That's Pat. I'm Chris, and I'm trying to stop myself from thinking about what this podcast looks like in the off season.
Hold the line, brother. Hold the line.
I'm trying to, man. It's just like, I'm having PTSD, Rodon on the bump, a little nervous, a little worried, a little scared. Back in the Bronx, though, but it's like, damn, Toronto's been beating our ass for 2 straight weeks. And it's like, what does this podcast look like in the offseason? Is it like a lifestyle podcast? Do we talk about like my volleyball league and like your cornhole league?
Yeah.
We're gonna how do we get through the offseason knowing that we're just
Oh, sorry, no, you go.
I was gonna say knowing that we're both just gonna tell ourselves that next year is our year.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's where I can't believe that, and I don't know if you were just being reactionary earlier, but you said, are you dead ass? You will not watch any more playoff baseball if the Yankees get eliminated?
I don't know. I might. I don't know. I don't know. It's the thing is, dude. I won't know until I see how it goes down.
No, I know. For me, it's always like Friday was a built-in off day because there were no games on. But like I was so down bad after the Tribe lost on Thursday that like I didn't know when I was going to be able to get over it.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any playoff baseball on Saturday.
And you didn't watch the Yankee game on Thursday.
No, I did on Thursday.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because it was so fresh. Honestly, the only thing that I was hoping that would like save me is if Boston won. So I was out at trivia with some friends and like had to watch, like I was watching that game more so than I was the Thursday night game because I was like, please Boston find a way to salvage this day. But it didn't work. But no, literally. So Saturday I didn't watch any baseball, mostly because there was so much good football on that kind of just had my attention anyway. Yeah. But then yesterday I found myself midday just like turning off the NFL and putting playoff baseball on, dude. It's like a drug. I could go one day without it.
And then off the NFL yesterday, you're on drugs. The NFL yesterday was electric.
It was, but I got to a point where I'm like, honestly, once the Blue Jays put that game out of reach, I went back to the NFL. But I didn't watch any of Sunday Night Football, dude. I basically just strictly was watching Detroit, Seattle. Like that had my full interest.
Do you find that like your team gets mentioned during the broadcast though when you guys lose? Because that's my thing. Whenever the Yankees lose, they get brought up on the broadcast 100 times for every other series.
It doesn't really happen for Cleveland just because.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
But that being said, like we came up a bunch during last night because it was the Scooble start. So given everything,
that's fair.
The history we have with Scooble, like you just gotta expect that. But
I guess before we talk about this landscape, I haven't gotten your thoughts on a microphone about because we didn't really get to talk about Cam Stutler's start because
we didn't.
I was just being quiet. I was being out the way.
Yeah.
Did Cam shoving shock you, or did you think he had it in him?
I mean, I knew that he had that in him. However, what shocked me was how dominant he was on that stage in that setting, right? A win or go home game, a rookie to take the mound in the Bronx like that in a rivalry setting. And basically against a team that the last few years has had the Yankees number in the playoffs, right?
Not just the last few years, dog. We haven't beat them in a postseason since like 2003.
Has it been that long? Okay.
Yeah. Like me and Claire were joking about like Claire has never seen until this last weekend. The Yankees beat the Red Sox in a playoff series.
That's wild.
My co-host on Fireside Yankees had never seen Boston beat. The Yankees beat Boston in a postseason series.
It's just, I guess that's true. I'm like thinking back to all the, I quickly go to like the last 2 recent ones, right? The 2021 wild card series and then like the 2018 divisional series. But I guess you go back even farther. I guess you guys didn't really meet a whole lot in the playoffs.
No, it had been 21 years.
Yeah. Yeah, but honestly, for him to come out in that moment, the moment never looked too big for him, right? And that's what you look for during a rookie making his postseason, debut like that in a winner-take-all game. You expect, like I expected him to maybe, all right, if Boston strung together a couple of hits, maybe a big inning would kind of blow up like that. But he never looked overwhelmed, and the situation never looked big to him at all. And for him to go 8 innings, 12 strikeouts, just like.
You know how many people reach second base?
Was it 1?
Just 1.
Yeah.
So like if second base was home plate, the Yankees still win 4-1.
Yeah. I mean, crazy shit. But yeah, no, I mean, honestly, really impressive from Cam. And honestly, it's got me thinking now, if you're Toronto, I know you're up 2-0, but there's almost a lot of pressure on them. All right, I shouldn't say a lot of pressure, but there's a decent amount of
There's
pressure.
a decent chunk of pressure on this game.
Yeah, to get this to get this thing done in 3, because you don't want to face Cam in Game 4, the way he pitched against Boston, right?
Yeah, and then you go back to Toronto for the Game 5, which we think will likely be Max Fried.
Likely be Max, right?'re not going to throw heel in a win-or-go-home game. You got to trust your ace in that situation.
Absolutely not. For Cam, dude. Okay, so how would you rate the 3 aces, Scooble, Crochet, and Cam? I believe it's the first time ever that 3 different pitchers in the same round of the playoffs has had a game score of over 78 per Baseball Reference. First time 3 have had it. Do you think Cam Schiller can be a frontline ace?
I mean, it's hard to say he can't, right? After watching him shove like that in Boston, and specifically what the Yankees starting pitching has done since then, right? I mean, it's only been 2 games, but you've seen how Heel struggled in Game 1 against Toronto and how Fried struggled yesterday. Like you're all of a sudden you're looking at Cam Schlittler, and maybe this is an overreaction, but with Cole coming back from injury, Fried looking a little shaky, especially the second half of this year. You're looking at Cam.
Fried, not the whole second half. After that blister went away, he had like a 1.9 ERA for like the last month and a half.
All right. So, but again, I feel like, I mean, overall, still Cam had a better year than Max Fried, and I know it's a smaller sample size, but
yeah, I think because I think Cam Schiller was the ERA leader on the team.
Yeah, he was the only one with a sub-3. It's funny.
Yeah, he finished sub-3, man. Shout out Cam, dude.
Yeah, that was baller.
It's just funny, bro. In a world with the Mizorowskis, in a world with the Chase Burnses, I just want to hear you talk about him because I told you, the one with motion was Cam.
And hey, listen, he absolutely has what it takes, I think, to be a frontline starter in this league, and I'm excited to see what he does from here on out.
Did you see the social media nonsense that was happening before his start?
I wasn't full on in tune to it. I get some. It's weird. Like my Twitter feed is like partially in the Yankees sphere, and a lot of it,
honestly,
I think,
because of you and Tyler, my Twitter's it's like half Yankees, half Guardians, and then Ohio State and college football.
Well, I get the stuff that like you talk about, so like that gets brought into my feed. But then also like there's some New York Rangers shit that the guys that are Rangers and Yankees fans, that gets brought over too. So it's
Max Fried respecter.
Yeah, exactly. He's a big Ranger fan. He's a big Ranger fan, so I see a lot of his posts. But I saw, again, I've seen bits and pieces of the Schlittler.
Dude, it was Jared Carrabis and Cutter is King, bringing a bunch of attention to his family, and then his family got trolled to the point where they privated and left social media, and then came after the game. So there was a couple of accounts that went too far, and so I had to make sure I shut them down. So now Boston fans are blaming Cutter is King for Cam Schiller turning into Garrett Crochet for Game 3.
That's so funny. And honestly, like good on Cam, man, staying on business. I'll never understand why. Again, it's just weird energy, right? Especially with those 2 accounts had the following that they do. Like, why add fuel to the fire?
Yeah, and like one other prominent like Boston Red Sox journalist, like a beat writer, added fuel to the fire too. Okay. It's like y'all are tripping.
I get it that they're like, especially like Cutter is King is a troll account, so I'd
Cutter is King, whatever.
I expect that. But Carrabis, like, dude, come on, you should know better. Like, you're a prominent figure in sports media. Like, don't be doing this kind of shit. It's just it always, I feel like more often than not, it nips that person in the butt.
I do. Well, honestly, we're going to talk baseball at some point, but I want to get your like sports philosophy thoughts.
Okay.
What's the MLB team you hate the most?
The Yankees.
It is the Yankees, really? Like dead ass.
Dude, I'm dead ass. Like Yankees and Michigan are like the 2 teams I hate the most.
Okay, you have a son that is a really big time quarterback. He chooses to go to Michigan, and Ohio State didn't offer him. Are you then a Michigan fan?
Hell no.
Really? You're a psycho.
I know, dude. I can't do it.
You're a psycho.
I will root now. Now here's where I would go. I think if that were the case, I would root for Michigan like in other games, right? Like right now, I'm rooting for Wisconsin. Like on Saturday, I'm watching Wisconsin, Michigan, praying that Wisconsin can find some offense and break off a big play to just put this game, on upset alert for Michigan. If that were the case, and my son was quarterback there, I'm probably not doing that. But like, dude, against Ohio State, I'm not rooting for Michigan. I can't do it.
Who's the Guardians' #1 rival?
Honestly, if you were to poll 100 Guardians fans, I'm pretty confident that the #1 answer would be, if you did it like Family Feud style, I think #1 answer is the Yankees.
Really?
And it's twofold.
That's such a one-sided rivalry then.
It is. Oh, 100%. But I think it's because there's a couple different reasons why. One, you've got, I mean, funny enough, but like the movie Major League. Like the Yankees are the team that are their rivals. And the Yankees and Indians did have a rivalry back when there were only the two divisions, right? Because they were in the same division. The AL, what was it, the old AL East, who, had New York and Cleveland in the same division. So they played each other a lot more back in the day. But then recently, so I think that's why you have older fans would say potentially the Yankees. I think newer fans or younger fans, they will say the Yankees because of playoff history. I mean, we play you guys, it seems, damn near every year in the playoffs. And when I was a kid, we had the upper hand. And then ever since, now you guys have kind of had the upper hand. So it's been this kind of back and forth thing. So I don't know.
That's such a one-sided rivalry, bro. Like when I think about like top 5 teams I hate, you guys aren't even on my top 5.
Yeah, it's just weird because we don't like. I don't know, but so I honestly am curious if you did like a Family Feud style poll of Guardians fans, Indians fans. I think it would be a toss up between Detroit, the Yankees, and then the Twins. Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, because my thought was the Tigers made the most sense.
Yeah, it's just weird with Detroit, right? We both were never good at the same time until the last 2 years. When we ran through the Central from like the Tito years, right? 2013 to whatever, 2 years ago, the Tigers were mostly ass during those years. And then before that, during like the prime Miggy and Verlander and Scherzer years, that was when Fielder. Yeah. Like that's when we were kind of ass. And then, so we've never been good together. I think that's why it's not as big of a rivalry as it is. However, these last 2 postseason meetups between our teams and the whole divisional race this year, I think you might see a Detroit-Cleveland rivalry start to brew and become a little more serious, I guess.
Yeah, because like, dog, we don't need any more rivals.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But you guys are also the evil empire or whatever, so...
Yeah, but like I don't even think we're the evil empire anymore, man. Like that, the evil empire is out west.
It's different, but I think you guys still are.
I mean, we're just the evil empire because, like, aesthetically, that's how we look. We look like a bunch of stormtroopers.
Well, I mean, yeah, that is part of it. But
the Dodgers are actually evil.
Yeah, I mean, but again, that's also a recency thing. That's the last 10 years.
No, they've always been evil.
They have not, dude. What do you mean? Why would the Dodgers have been hated before the last 10 years?
Because they wanted to drug test Bellinger. And not for PEDs.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. But even
anyway, back to baseball. My thing was like, the whole thing was about like, all Cam said was all his family are now Yankees fans. And that's what started the stir.
Yeah, okay.
Because he's from Walpole.
I was going to say he's a Boston kid.
Well, he said he was a Boston kid, and people from Boston, I guess, took issue with it and said Walpole's not Boston.
Literally, see, this is where, I mean,
that's cringy to me. That's cringy to me.
That's super cringy, dude. New England is like a territory, I feel like, that just claims Boston, right? Like fucking Rhode Island, Massachusetts, fucking Vermont, New Hampshire, like that's all Boston, like New England. It's all the same shit. So like for them to do that, that's just weird energy from that portion of the Red Sox fan base.
It's like if someone was like, oh, it's like, honestly, it's like when people try to tell me that Montrose isn't Akron. It's like, yes, it is. If you like, what's the area code? If the area code's all the same, you can claim it. It's like if someone said, "Oh, you're not from Cleveland, you're from Westlake." It's like, come on,
same shit, different shape.
yeah. Like if I go play for the Cleveland Cavaliers, I'm saying I'm from Cleveland and I'm going to play for Cleveland.
Yeah,
is kind of my stance on it. Whatever. Want to talk? I guess we'll talk about my series first. We're down 2-0. Haven't been able to hit. Haven't been able to. Well, we've been able to hit a little bit.
I was going to say, well, the bats came alive yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron this postseason is hitting over 400 with a WRC plus 195.
What's his I feel like how many of his hits have been singles though?
A lot of them.
Yeah, and does that concern you? Not concern you. Would you rather? I mean, is that an approach thing for him?
No, I think he's swinging at bad pitches and just muscling out really good pitches.
Yeah, that is true.
Like I think he's hitting really good pitches for singles, and teams aren't making mistakes against him and leaving pitches over the middle of the plate.
Yeah,
like
which
Aaron,
you see a lot of the times in the playoffs with top guys.
Yeah, well, a lot of times you see guys like expand the zone and try to hit a pitch and do damage and like strike out a lot.
Yeah.
But like with Aaron, like I'm watching like the one hit against Boston, it's like low and away. And where we've seen him put an ace on that and lift that during the regular season, it's like I just want to get on base. And so for me, it's like as long as the OPS is over 800, over 900, like you're good. Like it's not on you.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, I mean, shit, dude. He keeps getting jammed on fastballs and then just dumping that into center field or into left field.
He's so fucking strong that he can muscle it out there.
Right. Like that Duran, the play that Duran dove for missed.
Yeah.
I think that was
a jam job to me.
Yeah, jammed him. The fact that he even got that far is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not bugged by how Aaron's played this series at all. I know
who have you been bugged by in terms of the Yankees lineup right now?
This series or just overall?
I guess both. This
series, Ben Rice looks lost at the plate.
Yeah.
Really bugged by Ben. Obviously, he had an RBI double against a reliever we'll never see again because it was like a blowout long reliever. Like we're taking care of it. I've been bugged by Ben Rice, and I've been bugged by the guy who's absolutely fucking useless, Trent Grisham.
That's been the one for me. It's like, damn, you would think a veteran like Ben Rice. I can understand the struggles.
Yeah,
first time
second year player, basically a rookie. Yeah. Finished last year in AAA.
I was going to say, and he didn't get any ABs last postseason. So this is like his first go around like that. You can expect that. Trent Grisham, dude, you have the year you had and you're a veteran. You're a guy that's played in the postseason before. You got to have better at bats.
Absolutely useless this postseason.
Yeah.
Because honestly, like I've been really impressed with like the quote unquote other guys I call up. Austin Wells has impressed me. A lot of really good at bats, really, really timely hits. Anthony Volpe.
I was going to say as much as I shit on him, but he's done well this postseason.
And we could have seen this coming from a mile away. Even Ryan McMahon, I thought has had a really good postseason. I didn't like the bunt in the 9th inning yesterday, but the game was over, so I'm not really tripping.
Yeah,
Ryan McMahon has been really good this postseason. Hit a lot of really hard hit balls, and also the defense feels like it's gotten even better.
Bellinger's swinging a really hot bat, and Stanton has a couple extra base hits as well.
I think Stanton only has one extra base hit.
He's got
two. He's got two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he got one in Game 3 of the Boston series and then one yesterday.
Yeah. But he's a guy that I guess it's only a matter of time, right, before he makes his presence known.
Yeah, I mean, that matter of time needs to be tomorrow.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Only a matter of time before the postseason ends if he doesn't get it going. But no, the one I'm really been bugged with is Trent Grisham. Has done absolutely nothing the entire postseason, offensively or defensively, to be honest. So, like, I was at the point where, like, damn, like, I'd rather see Dominguez in this blowout.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, have we seen
just running,
right? He hasn't gotten a single AB.
Yeah, just running.
Yeah. But I guess confidence level heading into tomorrow with
2 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah, dude, not feeling good, dude. And the thing is, it's like everybody in Toronto looks like Barry Bonds. Like Vlad Guerrero has as many hits as the entire Yankees team this postseason. I mean, this series.
That's wild. No,
like it feels like you're catching a really hot Vladdy, and I hate that short, fat catcher too.
Kirk.
I liked it better when his head was down because he got thrown out from the first from right field.
It's just, and it's wild to me. It's like, it's the other guys too that are doing, and I shouldn't say, I guess Dalton Varsho isn't technically another guy, but he's not.
No, but the Arnie Clement home run, there is no way that should have went out on against Max Fried, just so you know.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of the Bo Naylor home run in Game 2 of of our series versus the wild card. It kind of just was way out in front and just stuck the barrel out and just was
But at
able to kind
least
of
Bo
hook it.
Naylor's a strong kid.
Hey, Ernie Clement, I don't know, like if you were aware, but I'm pretty sure he was top 10 in doubles in the AL this year.
Yeah, he's fast.
He's also, I mean, like I wouldn't say that Bo Naylor is objectively stronger than him.
He absolutely is. And no matter, here we go. Let's see how strong Ernie Clement is.
But also the ball just jumps out of that ballpark.
Is that a launch pad, bro? Was I just not?
I feel like it is, dude. I mean, fuck. We saw fucking Daniel Schneemann hit one in Toronto. That grand slam early in the year.
But at least Daniel Schneemann has bat speed. Ernie Clement has some of the slowest bat speed in all of baseball. He didn't swing. In fact, based on swing speed, launch angle, and an exit velo, what do you think the XBA on that ball was?
I'm gonna guess probably 230,
110.
But again, I think there's something to be said about that stadium being a launch pad, dude. It seems like the ball just jumps in that ballpark. I don't know if it had to do the roof was open yesterday, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm curious if
I'll
that
have to know the
has
science behind it because that was disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, dog, like I can't explain it. Yeah, dude, 110 batting average.
Wild.
And the pitch velo is 75 miles an hour. So it's not like he got a fastball that he hit.
Yeah, I mean, he was way out in front.
Way out in front. 33 launch angle, dude.
Yeah. Went down and got it. But I love Ernie Clement, dude. I'm happy for him. He's a fun little ball player, ex-Guardian too.
He sucks.
But yeah, it's been the other guys plus Vladdy being on an absolute tear that's been wild.
Yeah, I mean, Varsho, yeah, but really it's been their main crew, dude. Yesterday, home run Vladdy, hit Vladdy.
Springer went yard
home
two,
run
right?
Springer, double Springer, and then Kirk. Like,
yeah,
that's not really the other guys. That's their stars.
I guess, yeah. I guess I'm kind of devaluing what Kirk is to that lineup because he hits cleanup for them, right?
Yeah, dude, he's a 282 hitter.
Yeah.
Like, you want to talk about like offensive seasons for a catcher, bro? Like this Savant page is like low key, high key, crazy for a catcher.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, dog, that's a crazy Savant page.
Yeah, it is. I guess I totally undervalue him, and maybe it's just because we don't play them as much as you guys. But like, yeah,
dude, look, I mean, you're talking about honestly, like his batting run value is low only because this discrepancy between his XBA and his actual BA adds only 8 points. But
yeah,
he's really efficient and effective, man. Doesn't strike out, doesn't swing and miss. Sometimes chases pitches squares things up. Like his baseball Savant page is better than Bellinger's this year.
That's actually fucking wild.
Yeah, dude. Like, look, this is Cody.
Yeah.
And Alejandro Kirk is kind of unlucky, is what this is, because this number's being 7.
And he just doesn't have a lot of power.
Well, I think what hurts him is the speed on top of it.
Okay, yeah.
So like his X slug being 491 and his actual slug being 421, that's a 70-point discrepancy.
Yeah, because he can't leg out doubles.
No, he can't. He not even just leg them out. He can't hit clear. He can't get clear doubles into doubles.
He can't get clear singles.
Right. Exactly. Bingo. He can't get clear singles. So there is kind of that element to it. Honestly, bro, like as a catcher, the best Savant pages I've been able to find are outside of Cal Rallies are Alejandro Kirk's and then this kid, dude.
Yeah, Baldwin, he came on strong this year for Atlanta in a season that was, plagued with, I guess, unfortunate injuries and just overall disappointment. They got to be excited about what they have in that kid.
Yeah, no, super excited, bro. I mean, he's got 2 triples on the year. Should have had 20 home runs. Yeah. The OPS being 810 as a rookie, like, absolutely got to be.
What's Augustin's Savant page?
It's not going to be as good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's funny because he's got the bat speed, though, which is always provides a threat. Got a little bit more pop.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, this is all good up here. Down here, it's bad. And then Narvaez is the other one.
Oh God.
Which his is way worse than I thought it would be.
What about Goodman, your guy in Colorado?
Oh, Hunter's got a good one.
Yeah.
It's funny because we just did a whole bunch of where are you at, Hunter?
Are you spelling Hunter wrong?
Yeah, I kept doing you. Here it is.
Oh.
Dude. Also not good. Baldwin and Kirk might have the two best ones. Now, his thing is he has a lot of home runs.
Yeah, and he's up there in Colorado, so he can get away with that.
Yeah, but also his splits are pretty.
They are pretty even. We did look into that at one point, I remember.
Yeah, at one point he was better on the road.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
But they all pale. Honestly, they all pale in comparison to him. And if he would have played primarily catcher, it'd have been like, come on, like that's crazy, yo.
Yeah, insane,
disgustingly good.
I do want to bring this back to the playoffs, and I guess since we're talking catchers, we'll talk about that Seattle Detroit series. Cal Raleigh, the big double yesterday in the 8th inning to give Seattle a chance. Julio drove him in to put them back up top after blowing a 2-0 lead. Getting to Skubal, man. Jorge Polanco, 2 bombs off Skubal yesterday.
2 no-doubters, too, bro.
And like, off 2 different. It wasn't like he was sitting one pitch or the other. The first one was off the slider, and the second one off the fastball.
Dude, I don't think Jorge can tell the difference between those 2 pitches. I think if it's coming in over 90, let's just go.
Yeah.
Like, let's go. I mean, if you just look at, like, yeah, dude, like, smoked both of them. Honestly, I'm surprised that they actually didn't go further than this. But the 91-mile-per-hour slider, he hit 392, and then the 100-mile-per-hour fastball, he hit 369. Bat speed, 75 miles per hour.
Hold up. The first one went farther than the one off the fastball?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Didn't look it, though.
Yeah, it didn't look it. It didn't feel it either. I mean, the crowd pop for that second one, maybe it's just because it was off the fastball, but I thought he fucking nuked that.
Dude, I thought one of those absolutely went 400 feet. Just that's my first
I'm
time
shocked right now. That's actually wild.
Yeah, dude. But he's so good at times, man.
Mm-hmm. He's a streaky hitter, and I mean, I dealt with it for a while when he was in Minnesota. He could be a thorn in Cleveland's side when he was hot. He's a really dangerous hitter, and when he's hot, it really deepens that Seattle lineup because we've talked about how they've got that big 4, big 5 in that lineup, and fucking Josh Naylor looks anemic right now to play through 2 games. And for them to get some offense from Polanco is huge because Arozarena hasn't done too much for them in that series either so far. So he's really been able to lengthen that lineup. And
I mean, him and Julio, I think, have been their best 2 hitters this postseason.
Yeah, Julio's been red hot, and again, it's only 2 games, but those are the guys so far that have done damage. That Seattle needs to get more contribution from those other 4 guys if they're going to win this series.
Yeah, but I will say this: like Rosarena's going to get himself one,
and he's a playoff riser, right?
Well, if you look at his outs yesterday, 102.5 off the bat, and then 107.2.
Yeah, so he's gonna find his dude. The one that Seattle fans are going through it the way we did last year is Josh Naylor's approach in the playoffs versus his approach during the regular season is just drastically different.
Night and day.
I think he saw 6 pitches yesterday.
Did he only see
3 at bats?
Pitches?
2 of them, I think he had 2 first pitch outs or 2 1-pitch ABs that resulted in outs, and then 1 3-pitch strikeout is what I saw.
Jeez, oh Pete. He turns into fat Javi Baez in the playoffs, man.
Literally, we saw it last year against you guys.
Just waving at things. Like Rodon was throwing sliders in the other batter's box. He was just like flailing, butt out, just going for it.
Literally, and that's again, it's a guy who shows such great plate discipline during the regular season. It's weird that he can't figure it out come postseason. It just completely abandons his approach.
Who do you think is going to win that series?
I think because they were able to pull it out yesterday off of Skubal, I really like Seattle's chances now.
Same. Who's going for them tomorrow?
I believe, let's see. Hold on, I have the schedule up here. Detroit's going to go with Casey Mize tomorrow, which I think will be a big time get. Logan. Oh no, it's Flaherty. Flaherty versus Gilbert.
Yeah, Seattle.
I still like Seattle's chances. And then Wednesday, so Casey Mize got pushed back to Wednesday. And then and Seattle's TBD, but
Seattle in 4. This series is over.
Yeah, but who are they going to go with? Is it going to be who? Because Kirby went game 1, right? Wait, Woo's not hurt, is he?
Woo's got to be hurt.
Is Woo hurt?
Because
otherwise, I don't know why you have TBD there for game.
Yeah, he's not on the roster.
All right, he isn't. That's what I thought. So I'm curious if they would. Is Miller on the roster?
I mean, he's got to be. Yeah, him.
Then you maybe go Bryce Miller and try to get him 3-4 innings, and then string it together after. And then Kirby again in game 5 if necessary. But I think Seattle wins the series. Outside of school, you have to win the Scooble game if you're Detroit. I know you got one in game 1, but
that's got to be the auto win.
Yeah, it's got to be the auto win. Because now you got to string together 2 more wins, and you're only going to get Scooble one more time. I think he'll pitch game 5 on short rest if necessary. Or no, it wouldn't even be short rest like we were talking about, because they have the off day today, and then they'll have another off day on Thursday. So you can get Scooble again for game 5. So yeah, Seattle's got to win this in 4.
Tonight, we got Dodgers Phillies, man.
Phillies need a victory.
To win tonight.
I don't know, dude. Luzardo scares me. He's so hit or miss.
Yeah.
And I don't like this matchup
for Dodgers tonight.
It's Snell.
Oh yeah, Dodgers are going up 2-0.
Yeah, Snell's looked unhittable his last few starts, dude.
Yeah, Snell's looked ridiculous, dude.
I mean, I know the last one came against Cincinnati, but he's just a different beast in the playoffs too. Another playoff riser, like a guy that just fucking doesn't clench in the playoffs. He's been.
Dude, I hate how good Roki Sasaki's been in the pen, dude.
That's the game changer for them, because their pen was the one thing that if you're playing against LA, you feel like you have an edge, right? In the bullpen.
Yeah, you just like get their starter out, work good at bats, like make them throw the bullpen, and the bullpen's been so bad now. This kid comes in hitting 101. Feels like he's figured the whole thing out. Throwing that splitter out of the pen is also like crazy to adjust to.
Yeah, he looks unhittable. So I hope Philly gets it done tonight. The bank is an electric atmosphere, so maybe they can get under Snell's skin a little bit, but I don't know. It looks like 2-0 LA. And then an interesting matchup in the nightcap tonight. Shota Imanaga going for the Cubs. And then we were talking earlier, Aaron Ashby is going to be used as the opener for Milwaukee.
Do you feel like Milwaukee's trying to get a little bit too cute?
I think that might be it, but also, and I talked about it with you a couple weeks ago, that loss of Woodruff was kind of a big loss.
Is this where it shows its head?
Yeah, I'm a little worried about Milwaukee tonight. I think this is a good opportunity for the Cubs to get back in this series and even things up going back to Wrigley. I'm curious. They got to love to
see. I would love to see Miz start this game.
Well, that was going to be my question. Do you think we see Ashby go 1 or 2, and you got Ashby, who's a lefty, not a super hard thrower, I believe.
No,
right?
But have him take care of Kyle Tucker, who struggles against lefties, right?
Yeah. And again, where's his Savant page? This computer's slow as dick, but I don't think he throws super hard. And that being said, if you go Ashby for a couple innings and then throw Miz, that fucking 100 mile an hour heater is going to look like 115 after
Ashby hits 97.4.
Does he hit 97? Okay,
that's where he sits.
Okay, damn.
I had no clue.
I thought Ashby was a soft thrower, but I guess
no.
Not.
Well, he's a little guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's got he wears the rec specs too.
Yeah, dude, he's under 200 pounds.
Yeah. All right. Well, damn, I stand corrected then.
Because I was gonna say, because he was part of that crew that came in and set the record for fastest pitch average velocity.
Oh yeah,
when they had like the final whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. I think we'll see Ashby, like you said, take care of Tucker. And then I'd like to see Miz in some playoff action, dude. I'm kind of craving it.
Yeah, me too. I would like to see it. I just want to see what it looks like. Dude, he throws 97, but his extension is the worst in baseball.
Worse than fucking, they were talking about it last night. Castillo's is really bad too.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like bottom 1 percentile.
Oh, man.
Yeah, a bizarre looking savant page.
Yeah.
So, and then what other games do you want to hit, dude?
I mean, that's those are all the games, man. We're only we're here. We're
well, get me out of here, man. My house is like melting down behind me, bro. I feel like I smell something burning. Oh, did you just freeze? Did you lock up? Or did I freeze? Did Pat freeze? Chat.
the last 8.
But oh, you were frozen for a second.
Oh,
hello.
Yeah, dude. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello. I can hear you. I just can't see your mouth move, so I'm looking at the camera. Get me out of here.
My back. All right. Yeah, fuck. I was in again.
Strike 3. You're out.
Oh,
and
there we go. Strike 3. Hey. Good luck to your Yankees tomorrow.